I'm a little bit upset that I wasn't recording that, even though I was just streaming it. But just to keep the YouTube series clean, I'm not going to be throwing in too many Twitch odd shots or clips, just because it'll have all my Twitch stuff on there, like all the donation stuff and sub stuff. I don't want to put that on. But Dragon Boot's done, and I'm just going to go check what kill count it was on real quick. So I guess we'll just go with the home telly. Finally got him. That took some work. So after 290 something dry on the rune boots, I finally got those on kills 293 and 294 last night, two pairs back to back. And I went just over 128 here. Should be somewhere around 133 kill count, I think, for the dragon boots. So let's just check that on the sleigh helm real quick. We are on spiritual mages, 142 kills. Not bad, not bad. All right, the account is growing, boys. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to do this. Well, you're a good level. I'm not too modest today. Yeah. So we're gonna grab our 13 pots of flour. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna grab 13 bowls and humidify the bowls. That's the new meta. Switch these two, hold down the number 2 and go through all of these. You can click them individually. I do this little double click method. It works for me. Use the bowls on the cupboard, and then we're going to the southern cupboard for the rest of it. Take out our tomatoes. Put the tomatoes in. Take out our cheese. And I usually double click on the cupboard just in case I'm still, in case I still have one of these pressed down. You see how it says serve cheese up here? If I do it, it doesn't do anything, so I always double click on that. And then our pineapples, we're gonna cut those up. Once we slice these, we're gonna cook the pizza. I just move it down into the position where I'm going to, position I'm gonna use to make it. I could have just done make all there, but I kind of did my drop down and that's on X. But we cook all these, we put the pineapple chunks on them, grab 13 more pots of flour, and then we turn it in and hop worlds. And we hop worlds because when you turn it in, this percentage goes down, meaning the soldiers don't want that as much, so you get less favor, you get less experience. We don't care about the favor because we're already 100%, but we do care about the experience. So we do one round and then we hop worlds every single time. So let's go and make these. That should be good. Come over here, take our flour out for the next rotation, turn it in, run north, and then hop. There is no YouTube voice. Collect some experience and get the hell out of here. We can cook some sharks now, boys. 80 cooking, members can cook sharks, 1598 skill total. Hell yeah, but more importantly, let's go get some Chef's Delights. Let's go boost for 85 cooking. Let's go make some wild pies, and let's get our asses to some Abbey Demons. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, that's... Are you kidding me? Are you? I swear if I do not get a whip on this grind. 1 in 6 that. I thought it was an ensouled head. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's alright. That's fine. You know, I'm a little bit upset that I didn't have the audio recording for this clip. I'm not sure why, but I got the whip right at the end of my grind. I was down to my last half of my last wild pie out of the 29 that I started with. The first 280 kills I blood bursted, and the last like 60 or so I was doing melee, and just happened to get it right at the end. So I'm happy to finish this grind. Good news is I was gonna stop this completely until 85 Slayer if I didn't get it in this initial grind. Since I already got the Abbey Demon head, I was kind of demotivated pretty early on. But anyways, we got this out of the way, and I'll leave the Twitch clips in the description of this video so you can see the live reaction of the whip drop if you're at all interested. So I've been putting this off for a long time, but I've wanted to go for Quest Cape on this account for quite some time now, and Monkey Madness 2 is the reason that I haven't quite gone for it. And it's mainly just because of the risk of death during the quest. I have done this quest before. I did it when it came out the day of release on Iron Faux. But Iron Faux was max melee, he was high prayer, he had, you know, BIS gear, or near it at least. And I struggled with it then, but I didn't die at all, but I just remember it being a really tough time. So on this account, at lower stats, I'm only 75 defense, I figured it would be a really tough time to knock out Monkey Madness 2, but decided to finally get the stats for it and try it out. And I have to give a huge amount of credit to Slayer Music because he's the whole reason I got through this quest. I basically constantly referenced his guide. He's the reason that I know of this crux safe spot, which you can do on any of the northwestern wall. Anytime you see one of these ledges where you can step to the west, it's just cornering it like you do anywhere else in the game. But that was very helpful, so I didn't actually have to risk much on Kruk. For the most part, the tunnels were the scariest part for me. I feel like, at least. It was what I was least looking forward to doing. When I did it on Iron Faux, I did the tanking route, so I had never done the agility route before, and I'm only 64 agile in the account, so I expected to fall a ton. And, on the agile route, you get 2 routes that you can take. You have 2 options. You can go left or right, basically. And it's a 50-50 shot. If you pick the wrong one, you fall every single time. On top of that, apparently you can fall even if you pick the correct one, if you just have, not high enough agile and you just fall because you're not good enough. And I actually don't think that happened to me one time, so I was actually really surprised about that. But anyways, I used Slayer Music's tricks to safe spot the demonic gorilla. The first one, at least, because I didn't want to deal with it. I just let Neve kill it. The second one wasn't too much of an issue. And then I also used the safe spots on Gluff's first 2 phases. Apparently you say it Gluff. I've been pronouncing it Glow my whole life when I've been doing the other gnome quests. But apparently it's Gluff. I've heard the JMods pronounce it that way. So makes no sense to me, but I'm going to go with it. Anyways, use Slayer Music's safe spots for the first phases of Gluff. And then the last one was a bit of a struggle, and I actually, I'm going to show you the full clip of it, but I've sped it up quite a bit just so you don't have to watch the entire thing at regular speed because it takes some time. I really wish I had the audio included on this, but like I said, check the description so you can see the live clips of this. And for the most part, what you're doing is you're just auto-retaliating hitting. Sometimes it doesn't actually auto-retaliate and you have to hit every single time. But you just take a step back after he pulls you in, and then he can't smash the ground, which is one of the big damage hits. I think that's where he can hit about 60. But you take a step back, you can hit and then heal or pray pot or whatever you need to do. And I'm also going to link Slayer Music's guide. I hope he doesn't mind me doing that. But like I said, he's the whole reason that I got this done. But towards the end of the kill, I ended up getting lag in game for about 3 seconds or so, where nothing happened, and like Gluff wasn't attacking. I couldn't move back, so I decided to panic telly. It's sped up in this clip, so you can't see it as well. But anyways, I figured it was worth it to just get out and not deal with it, and just live another day, just in case the servers went down. Hopefully, it would let me telly out, and it did. But here's the full Gluff fight at regular speed, so you can see how I do the method. Or how Slayer Music recommended the method in his guide. As I said, you let him pull you in, and I messed up right there, so that should not have happened. But you let him pull you in. You'll either always auto-retaliate, hit once, or you step back and then you attack manually if you didn't auto-retaliate. The recoil rings actually saved me a good bit. I wanted to use the Ring of Life, but I noticed in the first round, if I had a recoil on, Gluff only had about 20 HP left, so even if that lag hit, I would have been done with the fight by then, since I had taken enough damage to deal that. So I figured the recoils may be the difference in getting the kill on the second time around, but I really just didn't get hit that much, honestly. For 88 range, I didn't expect to have too much trouble in this fight, but 75 defense, I thought I was going to get hit quite a bit, and I'm kind of surprised to see that didn't happen. So I'm not going to complain. Obviously, that was very nice. But all in all, I'm happy to get the quest out of the way. It was quite the struggle. It was nerve-wracking for me, at least. I think I looked like a little wimp on my stream because I was basically shaking half of the time. But nice to get it out of the way, and this means that I need to start working on Questscape. I've gotten the hardest one out of the way. This is my biggest chance to die during this quest. I don't think any other one actually matches up to it. So I've got some skills I need to get out of the way. I know I'm going to need to get up to Grimtail's 71 woodcutting, I believe. So I've got some work to do there. For Devious Minds, I think I need to get 50 runecrafting, and I think I need to get smithing up to 65 for something else. I know I don't have that one. That should hopefully be all of the stat requirements that I need for all of the rest of my quest grind. So hopefully, besides that, I can just grind out the rest of the way, knock out the easy quests. I'm not looking forward to Rag and Bone Man. Because of the second step, there's probably like 30 or 35 different bones that you have to get in the game, and it's just tedious. It just takes a while, and you got to do a couple mini quests and whatnot. But anyways, one thing I didn't remember about this quest that I was lucky enough that one of my viewers told me about it. I didn't remember this at all. Apparently, there's 100k extra experience that you can gain from the quest if you just go talk to one of the monkeys where Kruk used to be on Ape Atoll. And you can do it in any combat stat other than prayer. So I decided to put mine into magic. I was trying to decide between HP and magic, but with my HP near 90 already, I kind of feel safe with that, and I'd like to get the magic up a little bit higher so I can start doing things like teleporting to Apatol to cut teaks for my construction, and I want 83 so I can use fertile soil without using some type of boost like a wizard mind bomb. So I figured I'd just throw it into mage, and we'll just start working on quest cape from here. Anyways, guys, I just want to say I really, really enjoy how much you guys have supported me during starting my YouTube series back up. I've been away from YouTube for a year, and I really didn't expect to get this type of attention this quick back into it. So thank you guys so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and hopefully you continue to enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.